going on, you guys? I hope that you guys are having a good day. I hope that you guys are enjoying the content. Sorry I didn't get footage from earlier this morning or didn't keep you guys updated for day 3, but today is day 3 of the Vault and day 4 of being in Orlando. It was a great day today at the Vault. Tony Robbins speak, Tom Ellsworth spoke, taught us a lot, and it was just a great day today. But if you've seen the news and if you've seen what's been going on social media, the buzz on what's been going on social media, and it is official. We did lose, and Charlie Kirk was shot and killed at Utah State earlier today, and I know that the world is entirely shocked. I know I was for sure. When Pat announced it, if you didn't see his podcast, a little short emergency podcast after we got, after what had happened at the event, he had went and had an emergency podcast, a little short emergency podcast about what was going on, and he literally, Pat at the conference literally had mentioned his name yesterday, and now he's gone, and everybody was in shock for words of what happened. We don't know what led to this. We don't know who did it, who was involved, if it was, made by an individual or a group of people, whatever the case may be. This shouldn't happen at all. Personally, in my own opinion, I question the college. Because how can, and I literally just saw this on Facebook or some sort of social media, that there was a person sniping from a rooftop the same way that they tried to get Trump. Now, I don't care with what you believe politically. I don't. I truly don't. But I really want to make this very, very clear. Just like with what the former president said, no one is above the law. No one is above the law. Not even people that are being funded by the left. Block me, do whatever you want on social, I don't care. When you stop wanting to bring the truth to light, like how the devil wants to do, wrong choice. Because at the end of the day, God is in control. Let's have that very, very clear. God is in control, and God will have the final say-so. Again, I don't care where you stand politically or where you stand in your faith. I don't care. But I know for a fact that anybody that tries to do good does not deserve death. And the people that are on social media saying that this was a and people are laughing. Can you imagine someone laughing at a death in your family? Imagine that. Imagine if you came into work, you came into school one day, and you were off. You didn't tell nobody what was going on, but people that did know you or didn't know you, knew something was off about you. And you tell people, or people find out, and they rub it in your face, and they laugh at you. Imagine how would you feel if a family member or even a close relative or a close friend of yours was killed and a person laughed at that and mocked that? How would you feel? Because I guarantee how you would feel is exactly how you would feel of the person who shot Charlie Kirk. So much rage. It's not even human. So much rage that it's not even human. And from the looks of it, from what I see, from evidence on social media, because again, social media don't lie. And I'll say this right now: it's hard to say what's real and what's not because of AI. But there's some things that you just can't deny. God won't allow it. Why? I questioned Utah State. Why was there someone on the roof? Why was there someone on the roof sniping? And then I see all these selfish people that are on the ground that witnessed what happened to him. Some people are walking and filming, and some people are running. Something tells me that there's something deeper going on. Kind of like the same thing what happened to Trump or JFK or even MLK. Bottom line, if you're for what happened today, shame on you. And I hope God touches your heart and changes your ways. Because this evil that is in your soul is not supposed to be there. And evil does not like truth. Even the devil knows Jesus' name. Even the devil knows Jesus' name. Make no mistake about it. He knows who the Father is. That's why he does these things. But what we have to remember, God, the Father, is in control. And to the message out there to Gen Z, the message out there to Gen Z, if you're for this, you really need to change your ways. Because that's going to be the end of you. If you think envy and rage is going to solve your problems, on the contrary, you're heavily mistaken. If you think violence is the answer, good luck. See, black people wanted to do the same thing when it came to solving problems and issues. Let's take an example. Look at the Black Panther Party back in the day. They thought that they could solve social issues with violence. How do you think that worked out for them? Didn't think so. But my point is here. For Gen Z again, I hope that today, and please do not take this out of context, please do not. I hope that this is the turning point that Gen Z has. This is the final straw. Gen Z, we need to stand up and pull our heads out of our asses and stop believing the rhetoric, because the rhetoric is going to get you killed or imprisoned and make you a slave to society forever. I'm coming from a place of passion. I know I might look upset. It's because nobody that is speaking the truth and that is doing good deserves death. Nobody. Yes, we might not agree on everything, but dang, at least there's people in this world that are having conversations so we can get to these solutions to these issues, and not thinking irrationally or not thinking at all, and doing stupid stuff like what happened to Charlie. For the people who think that they're entitled, you're not God. This world does not owe you nothing, especially people my age. People my age really need to listen to me. I learned this when I was 12 years old. As a person with a learning disability, I know that this world does not owe me jack shit. The better off, the earlier on you figure this out, the better off your life will be. Because ever since I learned that from my father, my life's been a hell of a lot easier. I'm not saying, I mean, it's been a hell of a lot, to me personally, it's been a hell of a lot better. It ain't easy. Nothing's easy in this world, but it's a hell of a lot better. So, I just wanted to come out and say, I'm sorry that I didn't film today. I'm sorry that I'm filming on the things that shouldn't really need to be talked about, but apparently we're so brainwashed and we're so disconnected from the world and so disconnected from the Word of God that we can't even think straight. We're so angry, we're so divided, we're so disconnected, we have so much differences that no one can even think straight. And that's the problem. After what happened today, you either support with what I do or you don't. And I don't care if you don't. Because at least I have a vision. And my vision's not blurred by rage and envy. You know what's the worst part about? You know what the worst part was about today, other than what happened to Charlie, was that people acted like it was nothing. People acted like, oh, another significant event happened. Okay, let's move on. What? The dude was 31 years old. I'm 23, guys. You do realize I'm 23. He's only 8 or 9 years older than me. Screw it. He's the same age as my brother. Imagine if I lost my brother. And I heard all over social media that people were laughing. People ought to be ashamed of themselves. But of course, the devil ain't ashamed of what he does, because he likes to mock God all day long. Right? But just know this: evil does not like truth. The devil does not like the truth to come out. Remember that. We need to get this under control. We need to get our government under control. Gen Z, we need to pull our heads out of our asses, right? Pull your head out of your ass and act like you got some damn sense. Go learn something. Go learn a skill. Stop relying on the government. The government's not going to take care of you. Stop being a slave. Stop being brainwashed. It's going to be the death of you. And see, think about this. I don't even care if black people are pissed off when I say this. Black people, my age specifically, don't become a statistic. Go look up the statistics for the average age for an African American male. You know what it is? The average African American male doesn't ever live past the age of 25. It says a lot about black people, don't it? And don't get it twisted. I'm half, so I get to talk shit. But the problem is that black people are so brainwashed from what LBJ was telling them back in the day that they can't even think straight. You believed everything what LBJ said, but he fucking hated y'all. LBJ hated black people. He was racist. He was racist against his own people. Or I don't even care about politics that much, and I'm not even in the rhetoric so much that I don't even know if LBJ was black or white. And even if he was, it wouldn't surprise me either way if he was black or white. Because MLK was killed by black people. Think about that. Y'all celebrate MLK, but y'all also celebrate the people who killed him. How do you feel now? The government has corrupted black people to be voting for Democrats for the past 60 years. You don't believe me? Go do your research. Go look up your history. But you know what's really getting me? You know what's really getting me with this? We clearly have not learned from our past. We clearly have not learned from our past. And we're clearly not going to be learning. I believe we're not going to learn anything of what's happening today in the present. We're not going to ever fix things or try to figure out solutions in the future about problems today, in the present day. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Because we're so divided and so disconnected, and we're so angry at each other because we're so divided that we can't even think straight. Okay? And so this is going to be a video, and I'm going to put this is what I'm going to tell people what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to put $50 into promoting this video, okay? And what I want people to do, especially Gen Z that are conservative, I want you to share this. I want you to share this whether you agree with me or about what I say or not. This is a message that needs to be heard all across Gen Z, and I need it to be heard because Gen Z is in trouble. Gen Z and Gen Alpha are in trouble, and you don't even realize it yet. I didn't figure this out until 2 years after I graduated high school. After I graduated the indoctrination, I figured this out. And I have not went to college yet. I don't really plan on it either. I'm not against education, but like Charlie was saying, everybody's getting scammed. He was speaking truth. That's why they killed him. Don't follow the rhetoric. PBD likes to say, block out the noise. The noise is always going to be there. Always. You have to block it out. And that's what I plan on doing. I plan on blocking out all of the noise when I go on this run. I know, screw a run. I'm gonna go on a sprint. I'm gonna make a podcast. I have a motto. I have a motto, and I'm working on my foundation right now. But let me tell you, this needs to be the final straw for Gen Z. You need to stand up, pull your head out of your asses, and act like you got some sense. You're being brainwashed. You're being indoctrinated. Get out of the matrix. Get out. It's not going to end well. Okay? I'm coming from a place because I care. Even if I don't know a person, I care about people because God created them too. Even if they don't believe in Him. If they don't believe in Him or if they do believe in Him, I respect and I value human beings because they were created by our wonderful, redeeming God. Okay? Start doing things for you. Start doing things because it's going to benefit and better you. Focus on the good things. Focus on the good things. Focus on the good things that bring value to people. Guys, I can't tell you how much pain my soul is feeling right now. And I don't want people to be like, "Oh, how can you feel that way? You're not him. You weren't the one that got shot." No, but I do understand what it means to do good and you get punished for it. I do know that. And if I were to die today because of the messages that I put out today, I know where I'm going. Do you? Because remember, this place is temporary. This earth that we live on is only temporary. This vessel that we have, our body, this vessel that we have, which is our body, this is only temporary. This is only temporary. And when you die, your body stays here. Your soul goes up, where you're faced with judgment. And see, get off the bull crap about judgment. Everybody has to be judged at some point. Everybody is going to be. No matter what you think about it or not. I don't care what you think. But what I do think is that we need to move in a better direction. Especially Gen Z. Gen Z, we need to move in a different direction. And radicalism is not it. Socialism is not it. Communism is not it. Freedom, capitalism, free speech is the right direction. Unity is the right direction. If we don't have that, we won't have a country left. I promise y'all. And be bold. Be bold because the enemy is going to be bold. You have to understand that. The enemy is going to be bold. So you have to match the energy. Match the energy with good energy. Because remember, good surpasses evil. Light shines upon darkness. Therefore, the enemy can never win. Never. So, I'm hoping that this message reaches people, and it gets you motivated and encouraged to want to go do something and to go stand for something. Go stand up for good things. Because that's what matters. And race is a social construct. We're all shades of melanin. We all cut ourselves, we bleed red. We are all related and connected in some way, shape, or form. Whatever people want to believe it or not. The truth does not care about your feelings. And the truth shall set you free. Plain and simple. Okay? I hope that you guys have a great day. Hope that you guys have a great night. Stay safe. Okay? Be safe. Wear your seatbelts, please. Be aware of your surroundings. And always be optimistic about the future, okay? God bless you guys. I hope that you guys have a great night. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys leave a like and comment on the video, and make sure you guys subscribe down to the channel and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any new videos and any new content that's uploaded to the channel, okay? I appreciate you guys. Again, God bless you. Have a great night. Bye-bye.